976 Evil 2 is a 1991 horror sequel directed by Jim Wynorski and starring Debbie James, Patrick O'Brien, Leslie Ryan, Ron McCary, George Buck Flower, and Rene Assa. The film opens with this woman swimming when the phone rings. Fuck it! She hits the shower and we get gratuitous boobs, but her hair is bone dry. Less than a minute into this thing and we already have continuity errors. The lights start flickering and she looks around and, hey fella! That's a fire code violation. She runs into an auditorium. Joe Bob Briggs? We encounter some nice set designs with low-rent Malcolm McDowell doing some murdering. And drunk janitor saw the whole thing. The film then morphs into an episode of Renegade with Spike rolling into a biker bar just in time to catch the news so that the audience knows what the hell's going on.
Discovered late last night by the school's janitor. Police are withholding all information as to the cause of death, but all fingers seem to point to the Slate River serial killer. Lori Glazer would be his 5th known victim.
A phone rings and Spike answers, and it's the horoscope back in action.
Death after death has met your friends. Maybe it's time we visit it again.
Go fuck yourself.
Then he fucking leaves. The Mullet of Justice has arrested the dean for murder as the chief's daughter arrives to see her dad. Look at this, they even went low rent on the handouts. She has a bit of a vision, goes to the elevators, and runs into Dean Grubeck, who touches her and she sees everything that happened the night before. Low rent Hal Linden. Grubeck gets interrogated and asks for his phone call. Guess what number he dials? Yep, that's your tax dollars in action, folks. Spike rolls into town, meets Robin, flirts, finds the card, and scores some free fries. That night Grubeck freaks out and becomes a cartoon ghost? Yeah, we're ripping off Mickey Mouse cartoons now. He teleports out of jail and goes to the park where he watches Robin. Stepping behind a tree is not a fucking power. Spike shows up because he's psychic and knows where she is and asks Robin about the card and the vision she just started having that day.
So look, I know this sounds crazy, but I've seen things. I've had visions.
Spike, those visions, I've had them too. And I saw him kill Lori.
And I'm afraid she's not going to be the last.
At a no-tell motel, the drunken janitor is in protective custody. Grubeck shows up in the mirrors, a toilet explodes, then this happens. It's going to take a $16 car wash to get all that drunk off your rig. Then Grubeck goes to watch Robin sleep. Don't worry, this shit won't be explained, so let's just pretend it didn't happen. The next day, Grubeck has a meeting with his lawyer and the prosecuting attorney.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good day, Miss Lawler. And do drive safely.
Yep, she's dead. Across town, Spike pulls a B&E at Grubeck's house. Is that an AK-47 on the wall? Spike then learns that Grubeck enjoys blondes and 976 numbers. The phone rings.
Out of the darkness and into the light comes your horoscope on this dark and stormy night.
Give it a rest, asshole.
Spike then gets hosed, assaulted by TV dinners, and attacked by self-aware firearms until he grabs a rifle and shoots the phone. Once again, Spike's telepathic abilities bring him straight to Robin's locker at just the right time for him to show her the dean's phone bill, and asks her to snoop around his office.
Can I get into his desk?
I don't know. I could try.
Robin, you have to try.
What am I looking for?
How many copies of this pic does he have? She takes a page from a date book, the phone rings, and she's shocked into another vision and passes out. The most unbelievable thing in this film is a lawyer driving a 1970s Camaro with a car phone. Total bullshit.
Don't you know it's impolite to hang up on people, Susan?
Also, that radio's from a mid to late 80s GM vehicle, so that car's not even original. Shame. Robin's vision comes true, and that car is now a Firebird. Grubeck shows up and tries to be witty.
Hello, Robin. Some drivers just shouldn't be on the road.
Oh, Jesus, cut it out. Boundaries. Robin talks to her dad, and that scene is useless. Never mind. Spike and Robin get together to examine a clue and get some exposition.
The guy's somehow channeling all his bad energy towards you, but the thing we gotta figure out is, how does this guy get to be in two places at the same time?
Hey, this place is open till midnight along with a fog machine. Is a bookstore filled with candles a good idea? Brigitte Nielsen! Blatant cameo for the win!
And please, walk this way.
Lady, it takes years of training to walk that way.
Movie references! Spike picks up a book on astral projection because the first film had so much of that in its plot.
You're very cute. You kind of remind me of a young Freddy Krueger.
Whoa! Goddamn references! Good job, movie. Now I want to watch Night of the Living Dead. It's a Wonderful Life? Both of these films were public domain in 1991, which means no licensing fees, because budget.
Come on, again. I say George Bailey.
No, zombies.
Bailey.
Zombies. Bailey, zombies.
Pick a fucking station!
All right. Besides, I have seen this a few times already.
I never would have guessed.
You hold down the fort.
And I'll grab some corn, okay?
Corn? Is she Canadian?
Simply flick a miraculous Percepto switch, and Zapomatic actually puts you
In the picture, Paula.
Yep, this is where the movie goes right off the rails, with Paula falling right into It's a Wonderful Life.
Look, Daddy. Every time you hear a bell, a zombie takes a soul to hell.
That's right.
I don't remember that line. Or this part when they turn into biters. But what the fucking shit? Yeah, the end. I fucking wish. Robin comes back with the corn and she's fucking dead. Hi, sir. Grubeck shares his plan of setting Robin up for the murder, but Spike shows up and shows us that he's still a failure at harming the possessed.
We kill him by getting rid of his physical home. I'm gonna lure his spirit away, and you take care of the body.
Yes, you commit murder. I'll play with the imaginary friend. Spike goes to jail and calls Grubeck out.
Hey, Grubeck! Hey, Grubeck!
Why not just throw a Molotov cocktail through the window and then go home and watch White Zombie on the public domain channel? The chase is on as Astral Grubeck goes after Spike and Robin enters the empty police station. Spike lights some dynamite, pulls this sweet move, and the truck explodes. Robin moves to kill Grubeck.
Robin, I was hoping you'd come to visit.
Now we expect him not to be there, but he is, making her not immediately shooting him in the face, the dumbest move in a film filled with stupid. She hits him in the gonads and splits as Spike astral projects his ass. What the shit? Robin arrives at the meeting place, but so does Grubeck.
Tell me you love me, Robin! No! Never tell anyone! No! I love you, asshole!
That makes no sense. Grubeck winds up falling to his death. So Spike is dead, I guess.
If Spike is dead, who's it that killed Grubeck?
I told you.
Well, don't say anything, Robin.
Do you think...
Maria, don't say anything.
Wait a minute, Dad, do you believe I did this?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be held against you in a court of law.
Now wait a minute. She's being arrested for killing a guy that killed a bunch of cops and escaped. Shouldn't she get some kind of pass for that? Wow. If you thought 976 Evil was bad, this movie makes that one look like The Exorcist. This is a mediocre film that takes one actor from the previous film and some phones and delivers something that is terribly paced and really has a made-for-TV feel and doesn't make much sense most of the time. Add to that the obvious fact that this movie ran out of money and doesn't even hold up to the original. And we were grading on a big curve. Horror films are well known to take an existing script and slap on a name from a previous film franchise just to make it sell a little better. I like to think this film may have had some other titles that promoted what it was about more, like Kiss My Astral or This Movie Sucks.
How you gonna chase all them young coeds looking like that? Crater face?
I'll dazzle them with my personality.